it's locked in, no one can get their grubby hands on it, it's ours forever. So I just want to have a quick toast to the Swan on the green. Swan on the green. So we're not going to bore you this afternoon. A couple of things I need to mention. Obviously the big thanks to the 468 shareholders that we have. It's absolutely remarkable the amount of money we raised, the amount of people. So thank you for that, very well done. Without you, we couldn't have saved the pub. The second thing I want to say is the team that worked with us, almost 2 years of work. We thought we could do it in a year. It took us nearly 2 years, but we stuck with it, and the team helped deliver. And without them, it wouldn't have happened. I also want to mention the staff of the Swan. It's a challenging time for them. Lots of changes, obviously, but they've worked hard. They've worked with us, and despite we've lost a few people, we've managed to keep the pub open. And even today, as you see the coach in the car park, we've got I think 38 American friends here for lunch at the same time as we're doing this event. So absolutely brilliant. So thanks to them. What I also wanted to mention, volunteers. We reached out for volunteers over the months, and I think we've got about 150 volunteers registered, and already they're having an impact. We've had some, what Andy Gibb and Lisa are calling volunteer parties. We've had a couple of those. One of the parties was to clear the garden. 20 people in less than 2 hours turned a bit of a wreck of the garden into something fairly presentable. And we've had other volunteer parties doing other jobs. That will continue. The more volunteer work we can get done, the more we can actually do to the Swan. There's a huge amount of money got to be invested in the building, in the infrastructure, and as much as we can do allows us to do, as I say, more that we need to do. We've got some plans being put together. I was hoping today that we'd be able to share those with you, but unfortunately we need another few weeks to pull things together, and then we'll be issuing some plans, and we'll probably have another event or two to show you those plans, and we can get your feedback on them. So bear with us on that one. As I say, I tried to do it today, but just couldn't get enough things together. We are still looking for more volunteers. We've got a volunteer table here with Andy. He's taking names and addresses. So before you leave, put your name down, and we'll be calling on you for your services. We're looking for some specialists, plumbers, electricians, carpenters. I think today we've actually found someone that can repair sash windows, which is a bit of a skill, which is excellent. So if you've got any skills at all, or you can just help with tidying up, or gardening, or general maintenance, cleaning, come and put your name down. They're good fun, these volunteer sessions. We might even give you a cup of tea or a cup of coffee as well, if you behave. Thanks, Andy. Apparently we try and limit the volunteer sessions to 2 hours. One other announcement from myself, we have decided we've been approached a few times over the last few weeks since we completed the purchase of the Swan, from people who want to invest. We've got a few people that, as I say, have contacted us and said, can we invest? We're working at the moment towards another share issue, and we'll be announcing that hopefully within the next few weeks once we pull things together. So if you're interested in joining the 468 shareholders that we currently have, or if you are a current shareholder and you found a few shillings down the back of the sofa, come and sign up. Come over to this Andy's table here and sign up. Let us have your details, and then we'll hound you for the rest of your life and squeeze you for every penny we can get out of you. So seriously, if you are interested, you know, you're very welcome to come along and join us. You know, let's make it 568 shareholders. The more we can get, the more we can do. Yeah. Okay, I'm nearly there. So I told you I wouldn't bore you too much. This afternoon we've got a barbecue going on, burgers and hot dogs. They are free, by the way. But we are asking for a donation. So again, if you've got a few shillings in your pocket, and those of you say, I haven't got any cash, we take credit cards, debit cards. So just give a few pounds, it'll help out. It'll help cover the costs of this afternoon. As you can imagine, it's cost us a few shillings to put this on, and it'll help us cover the costs. So just put a few shillings in the bucket, or get your credit card out, and we'll fleece you for as much as we can. Sorry, I have to get my notes out. Right, we've also got a raffle going on. Yeah, so you'll be hounded to buy raffle tickets. I expect everybody to present their raffle tickets. The prizes are, I think we've got a £100 voucher for a meal in the Swan on the Green, and the second prize is a £50 voucher for a meal in the Swan on the Green. Thank you very much. So, as I say, I expect you all to buy raffle tickets. They're very cheap. What else have we got? I think I'm almost there. Okay, so apparently, is Barry around? Barry wants to say a few words. Here he is. I'm not sure what this is about, but apparently Barry wants to say a few words. Right, I think you're the Vice Chair of the Parish Council now? Yeah, newly elected Vice Chair of our illustrious Parish Council. Thank you, Ray.
So a few words about the Corf Cup. For those that don't know, the Corf Cup was commissioned by the West Peckham Parish Council in honour of Michael Corf for long service, 40 years I believe it was.
Talk into the mic.
Oh. Sorry about that. That better? Can you hear me? Sorry about that. So, I've been asked to say a few words about the Corf Cup, which was commissioned by the Parish Council in honour of Michael Corf for serving 40 years on the Parish Council. It's awarded every 4 years to someone who's contributed significantly to the village. It was first awarded in 2012 to Jack and Tricia Hamilton, secondly in 2016 to Kurt Conway, and then in 2020 to Paul Spensley. The 2024 award could have gone to any number of the pub steering group for individual efforts, not just for the pub, and to the other volunteers. But it was decided by the Parish Council to award it to the steering group as a whole, and we'll reside behind the bar in the Swan, much to Kim's delight. Thank you to all the steering group for all their efforts to secure the future of the Swan on the Green. Cheers.
Thanks, Barry. We'll cherish this, and Kim will polish it regularly, I can assure you. Thank you very much. I actually forgot a very important thing in my excitement. You'll see here a poster, and there's a selection of organisations and individuals that have helped us so far, that have given a lot of their time, effort, and subsidised. We've got solicitors there, we've got our architect, Steve, Bluers Timber Merchant, Truly, who've donated the free Wi-Fi we now have in the Swan. Warner's, our solicitors, I think I've mentioned. The nursery, the hanging baskets have just been put out, they donated them. Dame Chown is an important one. Dame Chown is a local charity that made quite a significant donation to this cause, so we need to acknowledge them. And there's two at the bottom, which are, we did get quite a large government grant from the Community Ownership Fund, and also from the West Kent Rural Fund, which is part of Invest in Kent. So we thought we'd acknowledge those people, and there will be more, and there are more already. In fact, since we've had the poster printed, there's a few more that should go on there. So again, anybody, any organisation that comes along and helps us, we will acknowledge them. We'll put you on the website, and you know, for everybody to see, because we do appreciate the help that we're getting. In fact, it's vital for us that we have this type of help. So thanks for all those people. Thank you. Right, we now want to take a group photograph. That means all of you. So if we could all make our way towards the front of the pub, we're going to